We met 2 weeks ago for the African American Drumming. I wanted to say thank you to you all for your enthusiasm and your participation that day. Yay, thank you for that.
Clap it up, clap it up. Tu pourrais être coach, toi? Voir une salle comme ça.
We have invited two dynamic gentlemen with us today. So I would like to introduce you to fabulous men who I've come to really love over the last few weeks. I'd like to introduce to you Kerfalla Exumé and Brian Harelimana from the Montreal Alouettes. Great work, please.
Vas-y, c'est toi, introduis-toi.
Hi everybody. Pass the mic. Hello everybody. I'm Kerfalla Exumé, number 41 from the Montreal Alouettes. I play defensive back, and it's my second year with the Alouettes. I've been in CFL for 2 years, and that's pretty much it.
Hey guys, I'm Brian Harelimana. I'm number 0 for the Montreal Alouettes. I play linebacker, so I tackle people. It was my first year with the Alouettes last year because 2020 I missed the season due to COVID. And I'm excited. I'm going into my second season, and we'll try to bring the Grey Cup back home with hopefully your help, guys. We're just gonna start off by showing a little highlight of our plays last year, and we'll get to discuss and enjoy.
Ma vie. Sans me.
Yeah.
Man, you don't know about us. It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah, right? Thank you. 7 minutes. 7.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Brian? So I just want to start by saying thanks for having us. We're here to talk about Black History Month. So does anybody know why we have Black History Month? Well, when I growing up, I always thought because my birthday is in February, that's why they put it in February. But no, that's not it. So it was at first it started only the second week of February, and it was Carter Woodson who decided to put this during the February because of two big pioneers that were born, two big pioneers that contributed to abolish slavery. So Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. So they were born in February. So that's why it started first as only a week in February, and then it started as the years went by, it started to be the whole month of February. So and growing up, it also helped me idolizing big athletes, big black athletes like Muhammad Ali and G.C. Owens, G.C. Owens competed in the Olympics and won gold medals, and Muhammad Ali was just the greatest of all time boxer. And it helped me growing up because I had idols they had something to stand for, and even while doing all this their sports and all the media coverage, they were still able to put their feet on the ground and fight for what they stand for.
Thank you, Kerf. First of all, like Kerf said, thanks for having us. It's a pleasure being here, being able to talk to you guys. Kerf didn't mention it, but we both come from the West Island, so we know what it's like being in your seat. We grew up in Montreal. I personally started playing football in the West Island also. Any athletes here? Anyone play sports? Yeah, okay, it's a small, it's in school, right? Anyone play football? Yeah, I like that. I like that. So, you know, I'm happy to be here because, like I said, I was sitting in your spot, having people come in conference and speak to us, and you know, it touched me. So hopefully I can touch some of you today. Black History Month, man. To me, Black History Month is very important. Growing up as a black man in Quebec, it wasn't always easy. You know, there's a lot of injustices that we had to face. It's not as bad as elsewhere. I'd always compare it to the States because, you know, I feel like they had the worst end of it. I feel like we did progress. And the reason why we do celebrate Black History Month is because there's a lot of trailblazers that did a lot for us today to live the way we live in. So I'm very grateful, and it's a very important month for me. We're continuing to strive to get better. You know, hopefully one day we could say there's justice for everyone, despite your skin color. Little story, I used to play hockey when I was younger. I moved to Laval, I played hockey. And, you know, I was probably one of the only black kids on my team, even on the ice for a lot of tournaments, a lot of games. And I did face a lot of injustices. Thank God I had good teammates and good coaches that would stand up for me. And you know, this is the biggest thing I took out of hockey. You know, is if you're with someone and there's injustice, don't be afraid to stick up for them. You know, if you wouldn't want to live what someone else is living, you know it's unfair. Don't be afraid to stick up. If you're a better person, the world's going to be a better place. So I started playing football here in the West Island. I played here for like 4 years. Anyone know Alexander Park here? Yeah, Alexander Park. I played at Alexander Park. You guys were probably not born yet, but I did play down there. Then I had to move to Laval because my parents moved, and I hated it for the first few years because I was so stuck to the west, and then I got accustomed to it. And yeah, so I started playing football here thanks to a childhood friend. He brought me to a practice at Alexander Park, and I fell in love with the game my first practice. And you know, I was able to succeed in the sport and be a professional today. So I thank the God for that. But you know what mostly standed out for me in football is the relationships I built throughout my career. I learned multiple cultures. I got new friends from all around the world, and you know, just the camaraderie, team effort, teamwork, bring everybody together. That was huge for me growing up. Good for my confidence, good for my culture, knowledge, good for me to be a better person. So I know it's a sport études school here. I encourage you guys to continue as long as you can. Sports did change my life. It wasn't easy. It wasn't always easy. It's gonna be tough. There's moments where you guys are gonna be a bit more down. I wouldn't say you would want to quit, but you're gonna be down. Stick through it, because it's never gonna be a straight line. If whatever you guys want to do in life, just put your mind into it, and you'll be able to reach it. So yeah, once again, thanks for having me. It was a pleasure. I'm always happy to come back, especially down here in the West where it all started for me. So thank you.
I'm just gonna add a bit about my path. Growing up, I started playing soccer for Lakeshore, and the thing is, when you're the only black guy, it turns the attention towards you, and you don't really know how to react, and you don't really know what's going on. But when everybody is looking at you, and you don't know for what reason exactly, and like Brian said, it helps whenever there's some injustice and you have good friends around you and people that aren't afraid to stand up for you and point out what's wrong and what's right, and it helps you to get through those tough stages. And so I started playing soccer until I was 16 years old, and then I wasn't able to cope with. I failed class, so my parents told me if you're not able to cope sports and school, then you'll have to stop sports. So school's first. Be sure to remind yourself that. And that's when I started to playing football. I did my own research and stuff, and I started playing football at 16, and then went to CEGEP for 3 years, and then met my friend at University of Montreal, and got drafted in 2019, where I won the Grey Cup with the Winnipeg Blue Bombers, and then ended up with Montreal, back with my friend Brian. So yeah, I think like Brian said, it's really important that whenever you feel something isn't right or you hear someone talking, don't be afraid to jump in a conversation and tell them. It's important to educate ourselves and say what's wrong, what's right, understand why somebody is behaving like that. There's always a reason why, because also there's a short story. When I was growing up, I had some friends that we were friends that we were playing always together, but whenever their parents didn't like, I don't know, they had prejudice or stuff like that. But it's important not to. You could try to ask questions. What's the reason why they have prejudice or stuff like that? But it's important to educate ourselves and not be afraid to talk and find out what's going on, how people really feel, and talk. That's it.
D'autres questions?
I'm just gonna add a little something, and I know you guys are always gonna hear this, and it gets boring, and I know what it is because I used to be you guys, so take it from me. Curse just spoke about school. I just finished my degree during the pandemic here, and I just want to put the emphasis on how important school is. I know you guys are gonna hear it today, and you're gonna be like, yeah, I just want to play sports, and I was like you till I got to my last year in CEGEP. To me, it was sports, and then I had to do what I had to do to school to finish and to be able to play. But now that I'm done, I went through a couple injuries, and it opened my eyes. And my mom would tell me every time, make sure you guys do good in school. Make sure you guys put as much effort you put in your sport that you do in school. You're never gonna regret it. Even if you wouldn't want to do whatever you studied in. If anything goes wrong, you still have a backup plan with school done. So make sure you do good in school. You guys are gonna have opportunities that me and Curve didn't have, especially here, school sport. You guys are gonna get scholarship to the States if you guys get good grades. So I encourage you to put as much effort into school that you do in sports, and you won't regret it. So that's just a small parenthesis. So we're back on track.
Yeah, but do you mind if I ask them a question to give them the jersey? Hold on. All right. Before we let you guys ask us questions. First, I want to know. I have a question for you guys. So, I just want to know if you guys listen. So, can someone tell me why we have why we have Black History Month, or why is it in February? Yes, over there.
Well, it sounded like it was first, I think it was a week of Carter Woodson, and it's because Abraham Lincoln's birthday.
Pretty good, pretty good.
Sharp. I like that. Sharp.
I think he wins the shirt.
We got something for you. Lift your
come.
hand, because I can't see because of the light. Yeah, we got something for you. You can come by the stage. We got something for you. So you guys are gonna start participating. Yeah, we got something for you. See this? This is for listening. I will sign it at the end. No problem, bro.
T'as une autre question? Continue. It's your talk show.
Yeah. So we're ready. If you have questions, feel free to ask them. We'll be glad to answer them. And don't be shy.
Questions? Any questions? Yep. Human relations. Ooh. Yes.
If you weren't playing football, then what do you want to do as a career?
Honestly, sports has had so much impact for me in my life. I'd probably want to be a director of sports in high school, or maybe a CJEP even university. But I would like to work with younger people that are into sports, just to share my knowledge and my experiences, and being able to relate with them. So it's probably something I'd look into for me.
For my part, I'm still working on getting my degree, but if it wasn't for sports, I think I would love to be a lawyer.
Next question.
Yeah?
What positions do you guys play in football?
So I'm defensive back. I cover receivers, and I intercept the ball, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, and I'm a linebacker, so we're both on defense. Our job is mostly tackling people. I get to sack the quarterback sometimes and intercept the ball too, so I'm a hybrid on the defensive side. For me, I went to Curanton Labelle. It's in Laval. It's a powerhouse in football, so yeah, I went to play football down there.
I went to Saint-Georges High School in Sainte-Anne-de-Bellevue, and then I moved in Saint-Laurent, so I went to Saint-Laurent Express.
What year did you guys get drafted?
I'll start because I'm the most recent one. I got drafted in 2020, the year of COVID. It wasn't easy because, as you guys all know, we didn't have our season due to COVID. I was training for the combine and it didn't happen, so it was hard on the mental aspect. But going through it with everyone, knowing I wasn't the only one going through this, I was able to keep my morale up and continue training and prepare myself for the 2021 season. So yeah, I got drafted in 2020.
I got drafted in 2019, and I have a question for you guys. Does anybody remembers what team I was on when I won the Grey Cup? Yeah? Right, correct. Nah, that's good, that's good.
Cool. Hey, that's good though.
That's good.
Winnipeg's good though.
Somebody help her out. You? Yeah? That's right, correct. Come grab your shirt. Yeah, sure. Yo, t'as d'autres questions?
Champ. Hey, I got a question. If anyone wants a T-shirt, does anyone remember where I started playing football? Hold on. Yeah, you. Yeah. Yeah, you can come on now. Come on. Shout out to Alexander Park.
Là, tu vas le donner à main?
Continue avec les questions. Continue avec les...
J'ai pas une question. Ah, de eux.
Ouais. My man, good job, bro. Continue.
Yeah? If what? Oh, yeah. All right. Yo, demande-leur c'est où notre stade? C'est où le stade des Alouettes?
Anyone wants a free T-shirt? Hold on. I didn't even ask a question yet. Hold on. Does anyone know where the Alouettes play? Good answer.
Axel,
Hey, you wanted a hug?
McGill, yeah, good answer, McGill.
Continue avec les questions. Prends des
dernière
questions.
question? OK.
One more?
Yo, attends, j'en ai une. Je vais demander quel sport tu as commencé à jouer? Non, demande-moi quel sport j'ai commencé à jouer.
Non, toi, demande.
So, another question. This one's a bit easy. What was my first sport?
You? I would have picked you though.
Me?
I would have picked you.
Nah, you said hockey?
Hold
No, that's not right.
on. You got a UV shirt on and you ain't you.
Yeah, come get
You're
your
good,
shirt.
you're good.
Oh, Juventus. Yeah.
So I got you with the rebound because you were wearing a Juve shirt. You said good looking.
To what? Oh, okay, yeah. What?
Madame Newton.
Montre le derrière du chandail.
C'est toi qui fais ça. Madame, Miss Newton.